Tonight on News 5 Live, a mother is attacked and viciously stabbed by her common-law in Burrell. Thieves steal an entire ATM machine with $100,000 from a Puma service station in Belize City. And the nightly Bolito and Sunday lottery draw are back. We'll tell you what's the vibe heading into the first draw. These stories and more coming up on News 5 Live.
Man, ever since everybody here, the next big thing there, the excitement can't done. Everyone wants to know more.
More?
Yes, please. I tell them, say hello to unlimited data, only with Digi. You can now enjoy unlimited data with Digi's postpaid plans, like the Plus plan, which just got cheaper, I might add. The Elite and Max plans also have unlimited data. You can have from 5 to 7 people on your shared plan, with all having unlimited data 24/7. I tell you, big things. If you're not signed up already, I suggest you sign up now. Make the switch to Digi. The next big thing there, go sign up for your unlimited data. Unlimited is unlimited. Never worry about data again.
Watch The Truth of God with Pastor Gino Jennings of the First Church of Our Lord Jesus Christ every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. exclusively on Channel 5 Belize. The Truth of God with Pastor Gino Jennings every Sunday at 8 a.m. on Channel 5 Belize.
Gimme 5! The biggest giveaway show of the year is back with new prizes and surprises. The fun starts at 8 p.m. on Monday, December 4th and ends on Friday, December 8th. Gimme 5 coupons are now available for 25 cents each on our Channel 5 website and at our studio on Coney Drive in Belize City. Fill out your coupons and return them to our Channel 5 office. Remember to tune in at 8 p.m. every night from December 4th to the 8th for awesome entertainment, giveaways, and lots of prizes. And don't forget, such as a double premium mattress, a 55-inch Samsung TV, bicycles, 2-night stay at Naya Resort, 2-night stay at the Windward Lodge on Tobacco Key, a shopping spree, turkeys, and much, much more. And don't forget, when your phone rings, don't say, hello, say,
give me 5!
Good evening and welcome to News 5 Live for Friday, December 1st. I am Sabrina Daly. Belize continues to acknowledge the annual 16 days of activism. But tonight we begin our newscast with the unfortunate story of a woman who was attacked and stabbed by her common-law husband in the presence of her 3-year-old son. The incident happened in Burrell village last night, and residents came out in full support of the victim upon learning of what had happened at the hands of her husband. That individual, identified as Manuel Rodriguez, has been taken into custody as police continue their investigation into the horrific incident. News 5's Isani Cayetano headed to Burrell today and has our first story.
A frightening ordeal for a mother and her 3-year-old son unfolded just before 8 o'clock on Thursday night in Burrell village. Shona Baptist was at home in the Bryan Estate neighborhood when her common-law husband arrived at the residence. A neighbor was dropping off a couple of friends just across the street from where the couple lives. He recounted off camera what he observed.
I came and I dropped off my neighbor. I heard her screaming. I went at home to my house, which on the other street, and I still heard screaming. And I saw my neighbors looking across. So I decided to come out my house and I looked across and I saw the young lady with the baby in her hand screaming. And I saw the gentleman at the other side of the fence, other side of the yard, sorry. And I jumped on my phone and make a phone call.
That phone call was to alert Shona's relatives that something terrible was happening next door. Another resident shares what he saw after being dropped home moments earlier.
I understand that you saw the young lady with a child in her hand prior to this incident taking place.
Well, that when I first come, yes, I saw her with her kid in her hand. But I went inside and I couldn't see what happened after that.
What transpired immediately thereafter was an exchange of words between Shona Baptist and Manuel Rodriguez that resulted in a vicious stabbing. Reports are that the call agent was slashed in the throat by her enraged common-law husband.
When I got here, the police was, somebody took out the guy and police came. While I was riding, I saw police walking. At the same time I was riding coming, I saw police. But this time, at this time, somebody had already took the guy out, brought him outside.
It is not clear what precipitated the attack on Baptist. What we know is that upon hearing the agonizing screams, neighbors rushed over to see what was taking place. In the process, Rodriguez, himself a bloody mess, was quickly detained by police.
The response was very quick because apparently her family and people get to know her. The response was very quick. I had a large group come, the police are already here. Police was here quick. Well, it was only one police, so he couldn't control the crowd. But nobody, as far as I know, I don't know whatever happened within the crowd and the night.
How disturbing is this for you as someone who saw the couple together? I mean, they live next door to you. You've seen them together, perhaps at their best or at their worst, and to see something like this happen.
I never seen any problem before. If they had, I don't know, because I had somebody I hardly do.
It's an incident that comes amid the commemoration of 16 days of activism. Earlier today, Prime Minister John Briceño shared a sobering message on the issue of gender-based violence.
As we commemorate the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, we unite under the powerful theme for this year, from activism to action. It ends with me. This premise serves as a poignant reminder that the responsibility to end gender-based violence lies with each and every one of us. As a nation, we have made significant strides in raising awareness about this pervasive issue that continues to threaten and affect the very fabric of our society. While many of us have joined forces to speak out against injustice and demand lasting change, now more than ever, it is time for all of us to take decisive actions to eliminate gender-based violence in all its forms.
Shona Baptist remains hospitalized at the KHMH in a stable condition. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.
The convenience of having automated teller machines, otherwise known as ATMs, in areas where we live, work, or have to pass every day is something that we may have taken for granted because they've been around for decades now. But 3 very costly incidents within a space of only 6 days against Heritage Bank ATMs have forced the bank to rethink its position on continuing to offer that convenience. Over the course of Thursday night, thieves targeted 2 of Heritage Bank's ATMs, one on the Bullet Tree Road in Cayo and one in Belize City. And on Saturday night, the Heritage ATM in Roaring Creek Village, also in Cayo, was targeted. While in those incidents in Cayo, none of the money was stolen. The 2 machines, worth between $50,000 to $100,000 each, were destroyed. In the case of Belize City, theft last night, the entire machine containing around $100,000 was yanked out of the convenience store at the Puma service station on Faubers Road. While surveillance video captured the incident as it played out, the thieves were sure to hide their identities by wearing hoods that covered their heads and cloth over their faces. News 5's Marian Ali reports.
The theft of the ATM at the Puma service station at the junction of Faubers Road and the George Price Highway, captured here on surveillance camera, shows exactly how the thieves were able to carry out the illegal act. Heritage Bank's managing director, Stephen Duncan, told News 5 that the crime was committed just before 4 a.m.
We got word this morning that last night the ATM in the gas station just by Faubers Road, there, the corner of Faubers Road and the highway, it was stolen. No? The whole ATM was stolen. It was actually located inside the convenience store at the gas station, and it was stolen. Camera footage has shown that it was yanked out from its location by a vehicle attached to a chain, no? And pulled it out, and they went off with the whole machine. Yeah.
This brazen theft in the presence of several surveillance cameras was not the only one that occurred over the night. Heritage Bank's ATM in San Ignacio was also targeted. And then on Saturday night, the first of their ATMs, that time in Roaring Creek, was targeted.
Last night, in fact, it wasn't 1, it was 2. We didn't lose the ATM, but the other one was vandalized in the Bullet Tree Road in San Ignacio. And it was vandalized so that the ATM is not good any longer. They had blowtorch and they tried to get in and cut the machine and all kinds of things. So it's totally damaged, destroyed.
They got away with the cash?
No, not in that one, but it's just 2 in one night, 2 attacks in one night. And just a few days ago, last Saturday, just Saturday gone, there was another attack in Roaring Creek. And so you're talking in 1 week, 3 attacks, where we have lost 3 ATMs, meaning that the ATMs are no longer good, they're destroyed. And in the case of the one last night, the whole ATM was taken with the cash.
These kinds of incidents have put a toll on Heritage Bank's profits to the point where they are rethinking whether the ATM service is one they want to continue with.
It is becoming now very expensive for us as a bank, and we're going to have to certainly rethink whether this is a service we can continue. We have been diligently trying to put ATMs in various locations for the convenience of the wider public. We think it has been working. We are seeing the usage, so we think that the public appreciates it. But clearly we cannot continue to do that with these kinds of losses. I have no doubt the insurance company is looking at this and they themselves are considering how they deal with us. So it's going to be a loss, as they say, the good suffer for the bad, because it's going to be a loss all around for everybody. But certainly we can't continue to do this at this rate.
Currently, Heritage Bank has around 50 ATM machines across the country. Will the bank also remove the current ATMs it has at those other locations?
If it reaches a point where we have to cut our fees drastically, significantly, while we are taking these kinds of losses, we are going to have to streamline our business because we just can't continue to do that. I mean, we are not running a charity organization, and our shareholders and investors do want a return on their investments. So certainly we are going to have to rethink our business model and see how best we can work with it.
Duncan believes that because Heritage Bank has far more ATMs than the other banks, that is the reason theirs have been sought after. In addition, none of the 3 locations that were targeted this week has security guards on watch. Duncan says the bank will look to see if there are enhanced security measures it can take to deter the activity from happening again. The bank is also hoping that police intelligence can result in the arrests of the culprits. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.
Defense attorney Oscar Salgado will learn his fate on December 6th, following an adjournment in his high court this morning. The well-known criminal lawyer is being tried for his alleged role in a foiled plot to have Marilyn Barnes killed. In that regard, Salgado was charged for aiding and abetting the commission of murder. The incident, which dates back to July 2019, has been widely covered in the media. The proceedings against Salgado are being conducted in the courtroom of Justice Nigel Pilgrim. When last we covered the trial on November 23rd, oral submissions with respect to a voir dire were being heard. The aim was to ascertain the court's reliance on a statement given by Giovanni Ramirez, the individual who alleges that Salgado attempted to hire him to carry out the assignment on Barnes. The case against Salgado is being prosecuted by Director of Public Prosecutions, Sherilyn Vidal. Coming up, selling of Bolito and Sunday lottery resumed today. We'll have more details when we come back.
Hello, friends. This is Dr. Bob Roberts with another 60-second sermon from God's Word. The Bible says, "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees and hypocrites! For you devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayer. Therefore you shall receive the greater damnation." You know, when our small granddaughter Bethany would come to visit us, she delighted in going into her grandmother's closet and dressing up and pretending to be a real grown-up lady. People like to pretend. I read the story of the driver of an automobile who smashed into another car in a public parking lot. He got out and wrote a note and put it under the windshield wiper. The note read, "I have just smashed into your car. The people who saw the accident are watching me. They think I'm writing down my name and address. I'm not." Pretending is a game that many play, and nowhere is it more perfected than often right in the church. Jesus found many pretending to be very dedicated by praying long prayers and doing deeds to be seen of men and rewarded by them. But he knew their hearts and condemned their pretentious and pernicious ways. The Christian should live in such a way that his life reflects what his lips repeats. Today's 60-second sermon has been presented by Dr. Bob Roberts and Christian Foundations of Faith.
Welcome to City Pulse by your Belize City Council. Join us on an exciting journey through the heart of Belize City, where we showcase the transformative initiatives shaping our resilient community. Our commitment to the people is unwavering, and our city's progress is built on solid foundations. At the beginning of this year, we pledged to rehabilitate 90 streets. Proudly, we've completed 71 streets, or 36,431 linear feet, which accounts for an impressive 78% of our commitment. The Council has made significant progress. Among these, 23 have been concreted, 26 have undergone rehabilitation using the chip and seal method, and an additional 22 streets have been further enhanced, being filled or topped up with materials such as hardcore or all-in, demonstrating our commitment to improving our city's infrastructure. But we're not stopping there. We've identified 41 more streets that need our attention. We are projected to meet 100% of our 90 street commitment 2 months ahead of schedule, accounting for an unprecedented 54,829 plus linear feet of road rehabilitation completed within the last 10 months. This transformation is fueled by a $6.9 million budget allocation, with 59% coming from municipal papers, 41% from the council's operations, and support from our valued partners. Stay connected with City Pulse and witness the journey of a brighter, more connected Belize City. We're committed to your future. This People's United Party City Council is always about the people.
Daddy, buy me one Carol consomme.
Carol consomme. Carol, Mr. Sam, give me a...
You want egg? Oh, you want consomme? Carol consomme.
Carol consomme. The best taste and the best price. Less fat, more flavor. Carol consomme. Available in packets for only 20 cents and a half-pound jar for only $2.75. Less fat, more flavor, more savings.
Give me a...
Carol consomme.
Taste the savings. Love the flavor.
Available at 88 Shopping Center, Publix Supermarket, TJ Supermarket, Ming Superstore, Sugar City Supermarket, and you can also find it at your favorite supermarkets.
Looking for a great way to explore the beauty of Belize this weekend? Caribbean Sprinter is the fastest water transport for your perfect island hopping experience. Spend less time waiting and more time enjoying. Book your tickets now online at sprinter.bz.
Isani Cayetano, Marian Ali, Paul Lopez. Your News 5 Belize teams do whatever it takes. Go wherever they need to go, so you can catch the story wherever you are, whenever you want, on whatever device. Channel 5 Belize on television, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Because news is now everywhere, all the time. And so are we.
Good morning, miss.
Morning.
How you sell the apples?
3 for 5.
3 for 5?
Yeah. Fresh apples.
Fresh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Good morning. How much?
Sell off for 15,000. For interested, I could go for 14.
14? Perfect. 14.
14.
Perfect. Good morning. Excuse me, how long have you two been dating?
7 months, why?
7 months? 7? Good. Good number, good number.
¿Qué le pasa?
Crazy, man.
I got it. I got it now. My Bolito number is ready.
Bolito and Sunday Lotto will return December 1st, 2023, with the first draw scheduled for Sunday, December 3rd at 10 a.m. sharp. Fui fun, fui profits, fui Bolito.
Smart introduces Real Unlimited Postpaid Plans, providing customers with unlimited talk, unlimited text, and unlimited data. Now that's a real great deal. With Smart Plus, Share 1 and 2, and Enterprise 1 and 2 plans, you can talk as much as you want, text as much as you want, and for the first time ever in Belize, you can enjoy unlimited data with your postpaid plan. So come in and sign up for an unlimited postpaid plan and enjoy limitless possibilities. In addition, other plans such as the Flex Junior, Choice, and Select have been boosted with a lot more talk, text, and data, providing you with the best value for your budget. Be unlimited with Smart. It's time to power your dollar with Smart.
Let's take a journey through the core functions of the Social Security Board. It all starts with registering as an insured person, employer, or self-employed individual. Sign up for a portal account to manage your Social Security information online. Just provide accurate information and click Create. This will give you access to a range of services and benefits. Next, your contribution, along with investments and other income, are collected and distributed into 3 funds. This ensures that the SSB fund is securely utilized to support various benefit programs. The SSB is committed to providing essential benefits such as sickness, maternity, injury, and pension. These benefits are paid out to eligible individuals as a part of the Social Security coverage. We help you navigate through life's challenges with financial security. Annual surplus accumulates to grow the fund each year. This surplus is invested into various industries, contributing to the growth and development of our nation. With each passing year, the fund continues to grow due to the annual surplus and interest revenue earned from prudent investments. This surplus, along with reserves, helps to bolster the SSB fund and provide a safety net for those in need. We've arrived at the end of our journey to better understanding how the SSB works. We remain committed to serving you and building a secure future for all Belizeans.
Today, for the first time in months, Bolido and lottery enthusiasts return to their lottery counters to purchase their favorite numbers for the first draw since the games were put on hold back in April, when Brad's Gaming Company's contract was cancelled. In November, the government named MGM Entertainment Limited and Nando's Wholesale Limited as the two companies that will manage the games. MGM's principals are Jian Hee Chen and Amy Chen, while Nando's principals are Jitendra Nandwani, Ishwarlal Nandwani, and Nandlal Nandwani. MGM will be the distributors for lottery in the Corozal, Orange Walk, Cayo, Stan Creek, and Toledo districts, while Nando's will be for Police District, Keycocker, and San Pedro. Today, News 5 checked in with one of the sub-agents, or Bolido sellers, Joey Chow, from the popular 88 Shopping Plaza on how his Bolido clients have been buying since morning. Here's that report.
On Sunday morning, Bolido and Sunday lottery enthusiasts will re-engage in the games of chance that they have been unable to play since April. Since morning, Bolido buyers have been able to purchase their favorite numbers at sales agents across the country. One of those agents, Joe Chow, owner of 88 Shopping Plaza, told us it's been slow so far, but buyers have all weekend until the first draw, the Sunday lottery. You've had a lot of customers since morning?
No, not yet. Maybe people don't know yet, or just a little bit more time.
The ones that have come and bought, what's the most popular number?
There may be by 30, 03, or some different hard number. Usually people buy maybe 44, 88.
There are 400 sub-agents or resellers across Belize who will collect between 8 and 10% commission. But for Chow, there are concerns about the construct of the new lottery system that could affect the commission at the end of the day.
I find out once the ticket print out, either the customer give me the wrong number or either we make mistake. And once the paper print out, they are not allowed for edit or change or cancel it. Cannot edit, cannot change it. Once they print out, with the final sell. So sometimes I need to negotiate the customer, see you have to take it or we have to take the blame. So that's the problem right there.
So whose loss is it, or who takes on, who pays for that number that is a mistake?
I don't know what I can do with it because the customer, if they don't want it, and if we have to take it up, but we make smart commission right there, so that be the last.
Have you brought it to the attention of the lottery?
Yes, we draw the attention,
And what
but then say maybe work on it in the future, but I don't know yet.
One lottery official we spoke with today suggested that Bolido and lottery sellers could show the buyers the numbers on the machines to correct whatever potential errors before the tickets are printed. And despite the concerns, Chow said he believes the games will be as popular as they were in the past.
I think soon everybody will love that. Soon because the Bolido back, people will love, definitely we have a lead chance to win some money, especially for the Christmas time.
The government has said that the revenues earned from the games will be invested into the National Health Insurance and in sports. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.
The internal debacle that continues to humiliate the Belize City Council, the Belmopan City Council that is, has gotten the attention of Prime Minister John Briceño. As we reported earlier this week, Mayor Sharon Palacio is presently in Dubai attending COP28. In her absence, she has left Councillor Hope Amadi in charge of Sidco as acting mayor. While the Department of Local Government has issued a statement informing that the rightful acting mayor should be Sanikal, Councillor Amadi has said that he will remain in that capacity until further word from the mayor. Earlier today, when reporters caught up with PM Briceño, he was asked whether the ongoing fiasco is an embarrassment to his administration.
It's not an embarrassment to my government, it's an embarrassment to what's going on amongst themselves in the Belmopan City Council. It is unfortunate that the mayor has decided to go public, knowing full well that what she was done is really against the laws of the Belize City Council, and the minister was simply following the law and quoted and cited the area of the law as to why is it that she did not have the authority to just name anybody as deputy mayor.
Prime Minister John Briceño and a delegation of government officials returned from Saudi Arabia recently, where they attended a summit with other CARICOM heads of government. In the past few months, both South Korea and Saudi Arabia have turned to Belize for its vote so that either of the two countries gets an opportunity to host the World Expo in 2030. But did Belize receive any sovereign gifts in return for its support of Saudi Arabia? Here's how PM Briceño responded to that question.
That's not necessarily true. It just so happened that the Saudis came earlier to ask us for their support. Both Saudi Arabia and South Korea, I consider them as very important developing partners, and both have displayed a willingness to work with small countries like Belize. The Saudis, as they pointed out, for too long were just concentrating in one area of the world, and now they believe that they need to be able to expand their sphere of influence. And they believe that they can come and work with countries like Belize, like the Caribbean islands that are directly impacted by climate change. But I must again emphasize that I consider South Korea a very close ally of Belize, a development partner of us, and we look forward to continuing to work with both countries.
This afternoon, the Belize Coast Guard held a passing out ceremony for 60 recruits. Of the bunch, recruit Marlon Kukul received 2 awards for Champion Shot and Champion Swim, while the Champion Female Award went to Gianna Vanegas and the Champion Recruit went to Eldon Dawson. In delivering the keynote address, Prime Minister John Briceño encouraged the Coast Guardsmen not to be intimidated by the responsibilities that come with the job.
Don't lose sight of what comes with this moment. Remember, you carry with you the weight of responsibility that comes with safeguarding our maritime borders, protecting our fisheries, and providing assistance to those in need at sea. But do not let this intimidate you. Remember, your training and experience have equipped you with the skills necessary to face the challenges that lie ahead. I was not trained militarily like the Minister and the Deputy Minister of Defense, but I know enough of what you have gone through to be well aware that in your training you are pushed to your limits, physically and mentally. You are here because you endured long hours, demanding drills, and unpredictable situations. And through it all, you displayed unwavering determination and you learned to work as a team. Believe me, these attributes will continue to be your strength as you navigate the complex an ever-changing maritime landscape.
PM also told the new recruits that their contributions to this country will be an invaluable service and urged them to remain humble and steadfast and to be an example for the next generation.
To the 11th graduating class, I express my utmost gratitude for your selfless commitment to protecting our seas. What you do is far from glamorous. What you do is often done quietly and out of the public's eye. But rest assured, your contributions are invaluable, and the impact of your service reverberates throughout the community. As you embark on this journey as graduates of the Belize Coast Guard, carry the spirit of duty, honor, and compassion in your hearts. Remain steadfast, humble, and united as you continue to serve Belize. Your dedication and sacrifice will not go unnoticed, and the legacy you leave behind will inspire the next generation.
After the break, Caribbean leaders are pledged fatigue at COP28.
Where you going, bruh? The who they stress you out again, Namule?
Boy, I don't believe I the fool again.
Again?
But I mess up this time for real. You really want to know?
Yes. I want yeah.
Can't make it a big deal.
We know what that.
I know how you going now.
Oh man.
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Take my plan and I give her. I take my plan and put it in a name.
In a name? Wait, so tell me something. You still pay for this plan?
Yeah. But hear this. This plan, I can't left this plan. Smart Belize. This plan, I can't left this plan, yeah. This plan, I can't left this plan. Postpaid plan. This plan, I can't left this plan. Smart Belize, get unlimited data. Smart choice plan can light up your day. Postpaid with eSIM, make everything better. Just visit Smart showrooms today. Boom! I can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. Can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. Affordable for everyone. I can't left this plan. The postpaid plan, cause the data really strong.
You know why? Listen, for the best post and prepaid. You know that smart got you back.
My bad. Wrong commercial. She could left me for another man. The truth, once I have my plan, once I have my Smart Plus plan, I no worry cause the data strong. I know when you bleed, cause that's all I need. And you could tell me where you are, but I never left this plan. Smart have the best services. We post your plan have everything, so you could talk and text unlimited. Come set up your group. We got share plan 1 and 2. Up to 10 friends can connect anywhere. Boom! I can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. The postpaid plan, cause the data really strong. Don't dig it down. Don't dig it down. Don't dig it down. Smart Belize. Don't dig it down. 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 Don't dig it. Smart, bringing people together.
Taking its name from the venerable father of the nation, the George Price Highway stretches 77 miles from Belize City to Benque Viejo. Originally built in the 1930s, this cross-country highway system is the artery that links Belize to Central America at the western border with Guatemala. That connection facilitates overland trade, supporting Belize's economic development. Winding its way across the scenic countryside, the George Price Highway from Roaring Creek to Esperanza has been fully reconstructed to meet international standards, with particular emphasis on road safety. A shorter and hassle-free commute is best enjoyed when everyone obeys the traffic laws. To reduce the number and frequency of road traffic accidents, it means that a seatbelt must be worn at all times and the speed limit observed when traveling along the highway. It also means that pedestrians must use sidewalks and crosswalks where available. Buses should only board and discharge passengers at a designated bus stop. Road safety is everyone's responsibility. It begins with you.
At The Oasis, we believe in the art of celebration. Our exquisite range of wines adds a touch of elegance to every celebration. Elevate your sports night with the finest spirits from The Oasis. Savor the victory with every sip. Love, laughter, and the perfect blend. Whether it's a romantic evening or a casual get-together, our spirits set the mood. The Oasis is your destination for all occasions. Visit us today and discover a world of taste, quality, and elegance. The Oasis, where every bottle tells a story.
Gimme 5! The biggest giveaway show of the year is back with new prizes and surprises. The fun starts at 8 p.m. on Monday, December 4th, and ends on Friday, December 8th. Gimme 5 coupons are now available for 25 cents each on our Channel 5 website and at our studio on Coney Drive in Belize City. Fill out your coupons and return them to our Channel 5 office. Remember to tune in at 8 p.m. every night from December 4th to the 8th for awesome entertainment, giveaways, and lots of prizes. And don't forget, such as a double premium mattress, a 55-inch Samsung TV, bicycles, 2-night stay at Naya Resort, 2-night stay at the Windward Lodge on Tobacco Key, a shopping spree, turkeys, and much, much more. And don't forget, when your phone rings, don't say, hello. Say, give me 5! Yeah!
On Thursday, we told you about the hundreds of millions of dollars that countries pledged for the Loss and Damage Fund, which was launched on day one of COP28 in Dubai. The fund, aimed at assisting nations impacted by climate-related disasters, received significant financial commitments, including $100 million from the United Arab Emirates and $100 million from Germany. CARICOM countries applauded the approval and launch of the Loss and Damage Fund, as it is seen as a crucial step in addressing climate-related disasters for vulnerable nations. But, and this is a big but, these are only pledges, and countries in this region have learned not to fully believe in pledges, since commitments made in the Paris Agreement in terms of climate finance have not been made by big polluter countries. Some Caribbean leaders say they are, quote, pledge fatigued, unquote. Hippolyta Novello is in Dubai for COP28 and spoke to some of the region's leaders.
More than $400 million in pledges by polluter countries as the Loss and Damage Fund was approved and launched on day one of COP28 in Dubai. This fund is expected to assist vulnerable countries like Belize and the rest of the Caribbean with climate-related disasters. The pledges give Caribbean leaders hope, but they know too well, given the failed promises made in Paris, not to be over-optimistic. Prime Minister of the Bahamas, Philip Davis, exclusively telling News 5 that he is pledge fatigued and that it's time for the big polluter countries to write those checks.
Well, I'm optimistic, but we're seeing some movements against the movements, only pledges and commitments, which I'm fatigued of. And hopefully they listen to us. Negotiations are continuing, and I trust that we'll have some fruitful outcomes.
The last time the big countries made pledges, we didn't get the monies. Do you believe them now?
Well, last year, if you pull up my speech from last year, I told them I was pledge fatigue, commitment fatigue, and it's time to write the check. And I expect to say the same thing again this year.
Prime Minister of Dominica, Roosevelt Skerritt, tonight echoing PM Davis's sentiments. Skerritt says that the world needs more than just $500 million.
The pledges that have been made for loss and damage is just close to about $500 million. The world needs more than that. Yes, it is a good start, but it is not sufficient. The other question is, having made the pledges, how do we access it and when? These are two fundamental points. How do we access it and when? So the how and when is crucial to determine whether the commitment at this COP28 is really a sincere commitment to the implementation of the Paris Accord. We remain optimistic. Obviously, some progress has been made. We remain optimistic, but I think the next weeks and months will determine the eventual success of COP28.
One question for BPM. The last time big polluter countries made pledges like this, we didn't get the money. Do you believe them now?
That's what I'm saying. So let us wait for a couple of months, a few months to see whether they will fulfill the pledges that they've made. It's always good to, because really sometimes we come to these events and pledges are made, announcements are made to lower the noise. So that we go on the podium and say, thank you very much, well done, we're happy. But no, we have to see how are they going to actualize, how are they going to operationalize that fund. But crucially, how do we access it and when do we access it?
CARICOM Secretary General Dr. Carla Barnett agrees with the Prime Ministers. Dr. Barnett says while the fund has been approved and pledges have been made, the monies need to be mobilized sooner rather than later.
Well, we're glad that it has been approved, but until we see the funds being mobilized and until we see the money go into the pot, it remains a promise. So we're hoping that more pledges will come and that these pledges will be realized. In the negotiations for coming out of Paris, for example, we know that it's taken a long time to even reach 100 billion. So the promises are there. We would want to see promises made good on. Looking to see as this takes shape, what it will look like. It's a hopeful place that we're at, but we cannot assume that the fight is won because it hasn't.
Reporting from COP28 in Dubai, Hipólito Novello, News 5.
This reporting was delivered in partnership with the Commonwealth Foundation. Read more at commonwealthfoundation.com.
COP28 kicked off in Dubai on Thursday, addressing record-breaking temperatures globally. The conference aims to accelerate global climate action as the impacts of the climate crisis intensify. This year's COP marks the conclusion of the first global stocktake on the progress of the 2015 Paris Agreement. However, the assessment reveals a shortfall in efforts to limit temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius by the end of the century. This, according to Belize's chief negotiation ambassador, Carlos Fuller, is really bad news.
It is really, really bad news. And I think that is why it is important that the global stocktake really says it very vocally. And we admit to ourselves, we have so far failed to meet the objectives of the Paris Agreement. And to recognize that we need to use the global stocktake to look forward, to say, look, because we know we have not met it, then all of us have to do much, much more, especially within this critical decade up to 2030, to put us back on track to 1.5. So that, to me, is a key message that must come out of the global stocktake.
Do you have hope, like true hope, that we can do it?
We can do it if we have the political will to do it. And that is still to be determined, because I think too many countries are still looking, but it is the other person, it's the other country that needs to do it and not me. And I think we have to recognize we're all in the same boat together and we all have to work as hard as possible to achieve that target.
Although nations are transitioning to clean energy, the pace falls short of meeting ambitious targets. A recent UN report shows that national climate action plans would only reduce emissions to 2% below 2019 levels by 2030, far from the required 43% reduction. Executive Director for the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center says, Dr. Colin Young says, COP28 aims to catalyze greater ambition, providing a platform for nations to submit revised climate action plans by 2025.
The global stocktake just confirms that we need to do a lot more, a lot quicker. Otherwise, the 1.5 degrees to stay alive is in jeopardy. And we know that with every incremental increase in global temperatures, the climate-related disasters and the impacts of those disasters increase. And you asked about indigenous people and vulnerable people, youths and women and elderly, all of them stand to lose significantly more under a higher degree world. And so what we're hoping, and that's another perennial priority on the COP agenda for CARICOM, is that we demand that the developed countries those who are most responsible for causing climate change do more faster, because what they're doing now is not enough. Because this year, as you've probably seen, is already going to be one of the hottest years over the last 120,000 years. And so the trajectory is quite certain. We're going up and up and up. The impacts are going to get worse and worse and worse. And this is an opportunity to stop the talking and do what we know the science recommends, which is to cut emissions by 45%.
But we've been saying that for so many years. What makes you think this year will be any different?
Well, that's a very good question. We, unfortunately, as slow as this process is, and as imperfect as it is still the best mechanism through which small island developing states like Belize and us in the Caribbean have to cause global action. If we try to go at it alone, we won't succeed.
The Distinguished International Women in Conservation 2023 gathering brought together key figures in the field for substantive discussions and collaborative efforts. Amanda Acosta, the executive director of the Belize Audubon Society, participated in the Women Leaders panel during the event. This panel featured accomplished professionals, including Virginia Burns-Perez, the Adapted Management Program Director at Turnef Atoll Sustainability Association, Kathy George, Director of Cetacean Conservation Biology at the Marine Mammal Center, Jalima Gold, President of the Belize Women Seaweed Farmers Association, and Nicole Gomez, the Director of the Belize Country Program at the Wildlife Conservation Society.
So it's the International Women in Conservation Summit. This is the first time that Sea of Life, which is a Belizean NGO, is hosting this event. It has women from different but similar backgrounds. All of us work in conservation. There has been keynote speakers as well as panel conversations. I had the privilege of being on a panel where I shared my personal story as I got in conservation, and then we got into a question and answer Q&A session on what are the attributes of femininity or feminism, and what do we bring to the table that is different.
Hi, I'm Paulita Bennett-Martin. I'm the acting director of Sea of Life, and we're here for the International Women in Conservation Summit. It's important to have the Women in Conservation Summit here in Belize because there are just so many women in leadership roles across Belize doing conservation, leading, supporting, even volunteering. And so Belize is a true example of women empowered to oversee conservation programming and to set a vision for how to preserve, how to protect, and how to honor our natural resources on land, in the sea, and within our communities. So we advertised the registration, and so about half of the audience are registrants that signed up and purchased a ticket. We also have a lot of folks that are here on scholarships so that we could make the event accessible to women who maybe couldn't afford a ticket or have other priorities. And so we have had a great mix of support. We have sponsors that have taken care of some of those scholarship tickets, but we also sold Boss Lady tickets, which are women that bought a ticket for themselves and then paid a ticket forward for somebody else to be able to attend. I think one of the most impactful things so far that's happening in this day is the recognition of so many similar experiences. No matter where you are in your career, women face a lot of the same challenges to be heard and to be in decision-making positions. And so I think that the more that women realize that, the more that they feel empowered to change that and to feel confident that they should be changing that.
If you're a fan of stand-up comedy, you'll be in for a wild treat this weekend as Comedy Belize has put together another lineup of comic entertainers who will surely bring the funny. Hosted by comedian Hot Topic, several talents will take the stage at the Jungle Pavilion at Old Belize on Saturday night. They all stopped by our office earlier today to invite you to attend the show.
It's Lotto Marie, your girl Lotto Marie, all the way from Houston, Texas. By way, I actually am from Omaha, Nebraska. Y'all can look it up. more people that look like me there. And what brought me to being funny, I'm naturally funny. And then just my aspiration as a upcoming just person in general, like just loving and enjoying to see people happy. I like making people smile no matter the race, creed, color, height, even short people like yourself. I like to make little people laugh too. So yeah, that's just me.
What can Belizeans expect from you this weekend when you take the stage?
You know what you can expect? Relatability. It's going to be a lot of content that you can relate to, that you have probably seen, and just honestly all around a good time. So the only way you can experience it is by pulling up. So y'all pull up on me.
I'm looking to have a good time. So far, the experience has been fun. We've been out, been eating curry. I had some tamales with chicken bones in it, which was new for me, but it was different. Well, I'm looking forward from the crowd. It's gonna be a good time. We bringing energy, we bringing jokes, we bringing the funny, we bringing some ugly comedians and some cute ones, and you got the sexy one in the game. So it's gonna be a good time.
Where the ugly ones at? What's going on, Shabazz?
We'll let the crowd decide that.
Whatever, man. It's your girl, Gina G. Too Funny, all the way from Cali, by the way of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm here in Belize for the first time. Wagwan, where the shotters. I'm looking for all of that. The curry, the brown stew, the rice and bean, the tamale. I'm looking for it all. So make sure y'all pull up on us this Saturday, December 2nd. Just expect the energy. You know what I'm saying? Expect the forehead. I'm going to have that out. Right now, I'm just trying to do the blockage from the sun. But I'm excited, Belize. We're going to have a good time.
And of course, Hot Topic.
The host. Hey, I'm going to keep the energy, set the temperature for the room. Y'all will laugh. I promise you. Don't worry about it. You don't know us, but we're not going to waste your money. Shout out to Comedy Belize. We really, you know what I'm saying, raising this from the ground up. It's going to be more shows, so y'all make sure y'all come out right now.
The 2 traffic fatalities that claimed the lives of 8 construction workers since Saturday night have prompted the National Commission for Families and Children to revisit what it believes is an urgent need for heightened awareness on road safety. In a press release issued today, the NCFC extended condolences to the families that are affected by these tragic mishaps. The NCFC stated that it is committed to advocating for preventative measures, pointing out, quote, "Each life lost is a profound tragedy that deeply impacts families and communities. We cannot stand idly by in the face of these devastating events. Therefore, this serves as a stark reminder of the critical importance of safe driving practices, and we implore everyone to take this matter seriously," unquote. The non-government organization says that it will intensify its efforts to raise awareness on responsible driving, and it will collaborate with relevant partners to implement effective safety measures. The Commission also urges government agencies, law enforcement, and the public to work together to address the root causes of these incidents and to implement proactive solutions. Lastly, NCFC calls on the media to convey and underscore the message on the importance of safe driving. When we return, a Christmas tree lighting extravaganza.
Christmas is right around the corner, and so is Habet and Habet's 39th anniversary. This year, Santa and Habet are teaming up to give you an early Christmas treat. Nice up your home for Christmas with Habet and Habet's 39th anniversary sale with 15% discount on selected items from December 1st through December 16th. Yes, you heard right. Come over to Habet and Habet and save big on your Christmas upgrades. We have paints for that new house look and smell, bathroom fixtures, fans with lights, decorative wallboards, windows from your favorite brands StoreGuard, Haven and Sunlight, and power tools from brands like Stanley, DeWalt, Bosch, Skill, and Black & Decker, all at 15% off. Celebrate Habet and Habet's 39th anniversary this December 1st through 16th with 15% off select items. Also, for every purchase of $50, you get a chance to win a $500 gift certificate every day for the 12 days of Christmas. Habet and Habet, building with Belize for 39 years.
Smart introduces Real Unlimited Postpaid Plans, providing customers with unlimited talk, unlimited text, and unlimited data. Now that's a real great deal. With Smart Plus, Share 1 and 2, and Enterprise 1 and 2 plans, you can talk as much as you want, text as much as you want, and for the first time ever in Belize, you can enjoy unlimited data with your postpaid plan. So come in and sign up for an unlimited postpaid plan and enjoy limitless possibilities. In addition, other plans such as the Flex Junior, Choice, and Select have been boosted with a lot more talk, text, and data, providing you with the best value for your budget. Be unlimited with Smart. It's time to power your dollar with Smart.
Give me 5. The biggest giveaway show of the year is back with new prizes and surprises. The fun starts at 8 p.m. on Monday, December 4th, and ends on Friday, December 8th. Give Me 5 coupons are now available for 25 cents each on our Channel 5 website and at our studio on Coney Drive in Belize City. Fill out your coupons and return them to our Channel 5 office. Remember to tune in at 8 p.m. every night from December 4th to the 8th for awesome entertainment, giveaways, and lots of prizes. And don't forget, such as a double premium mattress, a 55-inch Samsung TV, bicycles, 2-night stay at Naya Resort, 2-night stay at the Windward Lodge on Tobacco Key, a shopping spree, turkeys, and much, much more. And don't forget, when your phone rings, don't say, hello. Say, give me 5!
Where are you going?
I know say how it's so hot outside. But what you do?
No, ask me no foolishness. Today, that a big day.
We just about.
Seriously? You not here? Bolido is back!
The We Bolido is back. Enjoy seamless purchasing and prize redemption through the new modern Bolido and lottery system. When purchasing, you will be given a ticket that provides complete information on the purchase date, purchase location, and the total of numbers you've purchased. The QR code will be used to verify your winning numbers so that payment can be issued to you. Winning tickets must be redeemed within 30 days. To avoid being scammed, ensure that your purchases are from authorized agents only and that your ticket features the Belize Government Lotteries Limited logo on the top of your ticket and the Belize Government Lotteries Limited information printed on the back. For we fun, for we profits, for we Bolido.
Welcome to Climate Week, where we unite under the banner of climate action, one goal, a shared responsibility. In a world where the climate crisis knows no borders, we're here to emphasize that saving our planet is not an individual journey, but a collective mission.
We the athletes hold the torch of hope for a sustainable future. It's our planet, our future, and our responsibility to take action now.
Businesses are committed to reduce our carbon footprint. We believe in sustainable practices to protect our development.
As educators, we represent the heart of our communities. Together, we can make a difference by educating our nation towards a sustainable future.
The media plays a critical role in bringing to you those stories that highlight Belize's transition to renewable energy and sustainable practices.
In the journey to combat climate change, we have one goal: to preserve our planet for future generations. It's a shared responsibility that requires the collective effort of all. Let's rise above our differences, lift our ambitions, and work together. Because when we work together and unite for climate action, we can achieve the impossible. Join us in making this world a better place for everyone. Together, we can make the difference.
Please protect our environment.
As the festive season approaches, the Belize City Council is gearing up for a dazzling Christmas tree lighting ceremony set to take place tonight in the heart of downtown. The event promises to be a magical evening, ringing in the holiday spirit and bringing the community together. Starting in a few minutes, it is not only a celebration of the season, but also a reflection of the unity and spirit of togetherness that defines Belizean communities during the holidays. Here at News 5, that's what we call a bright side. Here's that story.
There are signs when the Christmas season is nigh upon us. You can hear it in the sounds of the local Salvation Army bells. Amidst the bustling activity of streets and stores, where shoppers eagerly seize promotions and deals for gift giving, a palpable sense of urgency permeates the air. But the start of the season in the Old Capital is signaled by one main event: the lighting of a 60-foot Christmas tree.
I mean, December 1st is so significant. It is basically the opening of the season. And as the City Council, we want to kick off the season in the city, right? So this is the 6th annual Christmas tree lighting, and we're very excited. It's such a big part of the Christmas season. The families really look forward to it, and we put in our all to get it done every year.
As the Belize City Council gears up for the much-anticipated tree lighting event, eager spectators watch in awe. This formidable task demands the use of robust equipment and human effort to erect the impressive 60-foot tree at the Battlefield Park, while additional decorations are meticulously arranged across the area. Communications Manager Erin Garnett says, for all those who revel in the Christmas spirit, the Council has many activities planned.
We're having our amazing display in Battlefield Park this year. We're adding a few additions. As you can see, we're working really hard to get that done. We do have a display for the first time in Digi Park this year, and we will be doing some overhead lights in the overpass, so we're really excited about that as well. And as a City Council, we have many initiatives. We have our tree lighting, we have Christmas in the park, we have holiday night festivals, and toy distribution to underprivileged children. And this is all for us to say we're giving back and we're here for you, and let's have some hope this season.
Although the Belize City Council designates December 1st as the official tree lighting date, individuals vary in the timing of putting up their Christmas tree. Nevertheless, what is certain is that its presence transforms homes, creating a distinct and festive atmosphere.
When do you start preparing for Christmas in your household, Mom?
As the 19th pass, I start.
So have you had your tree up as yet?
It will be up tomorrow, the 1st of December.
Is that the official time in your household when you always put up your tree?
Yes, that is, because my grandchildren are excited to see the tree, so I always do that on the 1st of December.
Me and my kids will put it up together, because to me, having a Christmas tree at your home, in your home, that's what makes Christmas. And I think that's the beauty of Christmas, the tree.
What is the significance in your household of having the Christmas tree up during the December Christmas season?
As a Christian, it reminds you of the birth of Christ, right? As a Christian. Actually, that's it. But I remember when I was growing up, to me, it meant more toys and things like that, celebration, drinking, But actually, right now, it's as a Christian, they're celebrating the birth of Christ, which means the birth of Christianity,
This Christmas tree lighting promises to offer something for everyone. From the folks hoping to enjoy musical festivities, there will even be something for the kids and parents.
This is going to be an extremely amazing event. We have free cupcakes and free Coca-Cola for the kids. We have free rum popo sample for the parents. We have live entertainment by some amazing Belizean artists, and so we're really looking forward to it. The overall message this season for us every Christmas, As you know, every single year, every day, we always try to work on bringing families together to really, fortify that family unit. And so this is another time that we really try to focus on that. The family is everything for us. And it's really about bringing some magic and some hope at the end of the year. I mean, we have gone through so many things year after year, and this is a real time for us to reflect and try to be grateful for what we do have.
Looking on the bright side, I'm Sabrina Daly. And that's the news. Tonight's broadcast is available at channel5police.com, on our Facebook, and on YouTube. I'm Sabrina Daly. Thanks for joining us. And from all of us here at News 5, have a happy and safe weekend.